NFL is so back, baby, and I'm an Eagles fan, which means I'm never wrong. So I'm giving you my week 2 predictions so you can make a lot of money on. Now, this is going to be a new series we do every single week to help y'all cash out, but I want to make this interesting. I want to make it fun for y'all. So before the game starts, put your predictions down below in the comment section. Every team you think is going to win. If anyone gets a perfect slate, I will shout you out in my next video. Yes, I will shout you out to the entire channel in the next video. We're starting Thursday night with the Washington Commanders versus the Green Bay Packers. And oh boy, is this a great Thursday night matchup. Yes, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm going to give Washington a little bit of credit. Don't get your hopes up because this is the one and only time I will give them credit. But their defensive line, their defense in general, looked incredible. Now, I know it was the Giants, so we're going to see them against a real powerhouse offense. Explosive weapons all around, wide receivers, running backs, a QB that's mobile. So this is going to be the real tester if the Commanders are the real deal. Now, the Packers, on the other hand, same exact thing. Very elite defense. Adding Micah Parsons, who knows the Commanders very well. This is going to be an incredible matchup. I think this is going to be a very close game. I don't think it's going to be high scoring. I'm thinking maybe 17-20. It's going to be within 3. The winner will win by a field goal. Mark my words right now. I know, don't hate me for what I'm about to say, but I am taking the Packers. The Packers look really good right now. I'm still not sold on JD5. I think he's more of a running back than a QB. Let him prove me wrong. If he proves me wrong, he proves me wrong. But we're starting out week 2 of Thursday Night Football with the Packers taking the win over the Commanders. Now, starting with the Sunday 1 o'clock games, we have the Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. And I know the Browns last year pulled off the upset. I know it's a division matchup, but the Ravens are going to be pissed. Simple as that. They are going to be mad after getting upset by Buffalo Bills after being up, almost 15 points with 4 minutes left. I'm taking the Bills. I think this is a no-brainer. Lamar's out for revenge. He's got to bounce back from that tough loss to Josh Allen. Easy take. Up next, Jags versus Bengals. Now, I'm going to be honest. The Bengals did not look good in week 1. They struggle with the Browns. The Browns have a good defense, but all in all, Joe Burrow did not look like prime Joe Burrow, but it is the Jaguars. And I understand the Jaguars won week 1, but this is also a self-explanatory win. I'm taking the Bengals over the Jags, no doubt. Cowboys versus Giants. I hate saying this. As an Eagles fan, I really, really hate saying this. Cowboys. Or should I say Cowgirls? The Giants just look horrible. They have no offensive line whatsoever. Now, they did hold the Commanders' offense pretty well for most of the game. But if you can't score, you're not going to win. And Dallas has a better offense than the Commanders. I know, call me crazy. CeeDee Lamb with Pickens on the outside. Their run game actually looked pretty established. And Dak looked really good. I'm taking the Cowgirls. Lions versus Bears. Now, this is a coin flip. The Lions are not the same team they used to be. Last year, they were good. This year, with the new offensive coordinator, they looked horrible against the Packers. Now, you can blame them on the Packers being better or the Lions just having a new offensive coordinator. But this game's going to be closer than y'all think. I don't know what to say on the Bears yet. They're kind of the sleeper team, I think. They built around their QB. They have a new offensive line. So, I think it's going to be close, but I think this is a revenge game for the Lions. They need to win this game. We're taking the Lions. Dolphins versus Patriots. Why do I look like this? Because the Dolphins are horrible. I mean, they got blown out by Daniel freaking Jones. So, yeah, I mean, this is a no-brainer. I'm taking the Patriots, even though they didn't look as good week 1 as we thought they would. The Dolphins are just horrible. Like, Tua Tagovailoa's got to pack his bags. After all those brain injuries, he's no longer a QB. I'm sorry. Tyreek Hill's career's over. He's washed. I'm taking Patriots. Easy win. 49ers, Saints. And even though the Saints have our offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, they're still horrible. And I'm not giving any credit to the 49ers because CMC's kind of coming out of his prime. He doesn't look the same. Brock Purdy's horrible. I've said this. He's a system QB. But I think this is another self-explanatory. I'm taking the 49ers. Bills, Jets. This is going to be closer than y'all think. I think the Jets are another sleeper team. They almost pulled off the win over the Steelers. Justin Fields looked pretty good for his first time being a New York Jet. But end of the day, it's Josh Allen. He's hot. He's handsome. He's one of the best QBs in the league. I'm taking the Bills. Seahawks versus Steelers. Another good matchup, but I'm taking the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers looked way too good his debut, throwing 4 touchdowns, not even getting DK Metcalf targets. I mean, get DK Metcalf in that game, that's going to be a blowout. So easy, Steelers over Seahawks. I don't think the Seahawks have a good team. And honestly, since Pete Carroll left, the Seahawks have not been the same. Rams versus Titans. And I know the hype around the Titans, having Cam Ward the first overall draft, but they don't look as good as we thought they would. I mean, let's be real. They look great in the preseason, horrible coming in the league, and they have a really tough matchup. The Rams, who I think are a powerhouse of the NFC. I think Eagles-Rams are the 2 best teams in the NFC. Young, very talented, lights-out defenses. I'm taking the Rams. I know y'all want to ride with your boy Cam Ward, but until someone beats the Rams, I think Rams and Eagles are the 2 best teams you got to get through. Panthers, Cardinals. I'm taking Panthers. They get their first win. They get back on the road. I know the Cardinals have Kyle Murray. He balled out week 1. He got the dub, But the Carolina Panthers had a really bad week 1. They have the talent. I believe in Bryce Young. I think that team's going to pull off the upset. Broncos Colts. Now, this is one I've gone back and forth on because did Daniel Jones just have a fluke game or is he actually in his prime? Like, Daniel Jones left the Giants and absolutely balled out. It was also the Dolphins. Broncos have a really good defense. I think this is going to be a collapse game for Daniel Jones. Couple picks, couple turnovers. The Broncos defense is really good. I'm going to have to ride with the Broncos. Now, I know the Broncos didn't look as good as we thought offensively week 1. Their defense balled out. But give Bo Nix a little bit of time, get in the groove. I'm sorry, Daniel Jones. I love your, leaving New York and balling out, but I'm taking Broncos. The game of the week, Eagles versus Chiefs. This is a Super Bowl matchup. And I hate to break it to all the Chiefs fans, but you're starting the season 0-2. Yes, I said that right. The Eagles beat the Cowgirls, losing their best defensive player, not having any targets to A.J. Brown, and having the refs in the pocket of the Cowgirls. And we still won that game. The Chiefs just got done getting embarrassed by the Chargers. I'm telling you, the Patrick Mahomes era is over. I said this after losing the Super Bowl, you go in Super Bowl slump. And Patrick Mahomes will not see a Super Bowl for another 10 years. Chiefs fans, I know you're going to be biased. I know you're going to be delusional. But this is an easy win for the Eagles, whether you like it or not. This is just a reminder that Jalen Hurts is a better QB than Patrick Mahomes will ever be. Falcons versus Vikings. This is going to be another coin toss. I'm not sure which way to go with this. I like what the Vikings have the potential of, but it's also a rookie QB. Well, a rookie QB is first time starting in the NFL. I'm going to have to go with the Vikings. I think they have a better defense, but I think the Falcons could pull this off. Penix looked really good. If they do pull off, it's by 3. But I'm going to trust my gut. I'm going to ride with the Vikings. Now, Monday night, we have 2 games, which is weird. So for all the employed people, sorry you might not be able to watch these. But we have the Buccaneers versus the Texans. Now, this is going to be a really good matchup. The Texans defense looked really good week 1. But the Bucs and Baker Mayfield just always find a way to ball out. They get better every year. I think this is going to be a dogfight. Low-scoring game, defensive heavy. Both defenses are playing really well. But I got to put my trust in Baker Mayfield. He has too many weapons around him, too much talent to not win this game. I'm taking the Bucs by maybe a field goal, maybe 4 points. Final game of the week, Chargers versus Raiders. And last year, if anyone said the Raiders, I'm taking the other team. But they've improved. They had a new running back, new head coach. They got Tom Brady in the organization, but even with all that, you're not beating the Chargers. They just got done dog walking Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Herbert balled out. He got a new girlfriend. Madison Beers got this guy on a whole new level, playing like an MVP. So I'm sorry for all my Las Vegas fans. I know y'all hope to win a few more games this year, but you're not beating Daddy Justin Herbert. And with that, I'm taking the Chargers winning the last game of week 2. Now, I want y'all to put your predictions down below. Remember, if you get every single right, these have to be submitted in the comment section before the first game starts in order to count. I will be shouting your account out on my channel. So make sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and there's going to be a new video popping on the screen of what YouTube thinks you should watch next.